Have you ever feel so stuck in life? Like, no matter how you are trying, no matter how much you are trying, you are not improving. You are not moving forward. You are working hard, yet no growth. You are learning day and night, yet no transformation. Then today's video is for you. You need to watch this video. On this video, I am going to break down the real reason why you are not growing spiritually, mentally, financially, and most importantly, how you can break free from it, how you can fix it. If you are new on this channel, my name is Clement Vivian, and currently I am working on a journey to self-development and financial freedom, mindset shift, and how to be the best version of ourselves. Okay, so let's continue. The first reason why you are not growing is lack of self-awareness. Many people don't grow because they are not aware of themselves. You can't fix what you don't acknowledge. Growth starts when you are aware of your habits, your fear, your strengths, your weakness, and your mindset. You need to be aware of your strength and your weakness. You need to know your strength and your weakness so that you'll be able to leverage more on your strength to overcome your weakness. You understand? You need to identify your strength and your weakness so that you can leverage more on your strength and overcome that weakness. You understand? You need to also what? You need to be aware of your habits. What are the things I do daily that make me feel stuck? What are the daily habits that I cultivate that make me feel stuck? Is it waking up late in the morning? Is it that when you wake up late, you always feel so sluggish? You need to be aware of your habits. Okay, so when you are aware of your habits, you'll be like, okay, let me change this habit. Let me change my daily habits so I can grow, so I can improve. You understand? You also need to be aware of your fear. What is that thing that make you always afraid? You need to know it and you need to face your fear so that you can grow, so that you can improve. So when you are aware, you begin to work on it. But when you are not aware, when you are not even aware of your fear, you are not aware of your weakness, you are not aware of your strength, how do you want to work towards it? How do you want to improve on it? So you need to be aware. That's the first tip on how to improve and how to grow. You understand? You need to be aware. You understand? When you are aware of your mindset, okay, if you are having a limiting mindset before or a limiting belief, you need to change it towards an empowering belief. Oh, I can do it. Oh, I can grow. Oh, I can improve. So this will also help you. You understand? So let me give you these few tips on how you can break free from lack of self-awareness, on how you can break free from lack aware. So you understand? The first one is what? Self-reflection and journal. You need to always ask yourself question. Oh, what did I do today that make me so productive? You need to ask yourself this question daily. What did I do today that make me so productive? What did I do today that make me to move forward? You grab, you ask yourself, what did I do today that makes my time to waste? What did I do today that wastes my time? Is it that you are chatting, chit chatting, or you are just watching social media, just scrolling on content that are not even useful to you? You understand? What am I running away from? You have to also identify your fear. What am I afraid of? So that I'll be able to walk towards it. I'll be able to face my fear. So all this will help you to break free from lack of self-awareness. Do you understand? You need to be aware of your mindset, your fear, your strength, your weakness, so that you can walk towards it. And this will help you to grow. The second reason why you are not growing is lack of discipline. Only motivation can't work. You understand? Discipline is important in whatsoever you are doing. You understand? Growth requires discipline. Motivation will fade away. Growth will require discipline. Some people wait till when they feel like doing something before they do it. You always wait to feel, I feel like studying. You always wait to feel like it. You don't need to feel. You need to be disciplined. You need to push further. You need to press further so that you could improve, so that you could grow, so that you could achieve what you want to do. That is the difference between an extraordinary person doing extraordinary things and a ordinary person. The difference is discipline, because an extraordinary person doing extraordinary thing and achieving great things, he or she is disciplined with whatsoever is doing. Don't wait till you feel like reading. Don't wait till you feel like studying. Don't wait till you feel like building that career. Don't wait till you feel like building that business. You need to work it out. You need to be disciplined with it. Motivation all alone is not enough. Motivation plus discipline will give you that key role and will help you to improve. So don't only use motivation, because motivation is emotional and it can fade away. You need motivation and discipline. You need to be disciplined to achieve that thing. You need to be disciplined to grow. You need to be disciplined so that you can improve. You understand? So let me give you these few tips on how you can break free from lack of discipline. The first one is what? Create a daily routine. Exactly. When you lack discipline, let's say normally you are a writer, yeah, or you are working on a writing project, you understand, and you are expected to complete that book maybe a month or 2 months, and you're not disciplined. Okay, you should need to create a daily routine that will be in alignment with that thing that you want to achieve. Let's say, okay, you give yourself a discipline and a target. Okay, today I need to write 10 pages of book daily. Okay, you can write it in a book. I need to, just like a discipline routine, I need to write 10 pages of book, at least 10 pages of book daily, 10 to 15 pages of book daily. Do you understand? That is a daily routine. You're trying to put that in your daily routine. Okay, I need to wake up very early, 5 a.m. to very early as 5 a.m. in the morning. You understand? Waking up early is also good. It will help you to be more disciplined and more focused. You understand? When you wake up in the morning, you feel so energized. Like, okay, well, you're going to go and bath, brush your teeth. Okay, what do I want to do today? Let's do this. Let's do this. But when you're waking up around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, although I can't tell you how you spend your day, I can't. I'm not in the right position to tell you how to spend your day, but I am just advising you so that it could improve you, so that it would help you to grow, so that it will help you to improve. You understand? So waking up early will also help you to break free. Wake up very early in the morning, or wake up the same time daily. If you are waking up 6 a.m. in the morning, let your 6 a.m. be 6 a.m. Don't wake up 6 a.m. today and wake up 9 a.m. tomorrow. Don't wake up 6 a.m. today and wake up 10 a.m. tomorrow. You are not consistent. You need to be very, very disciplined about what you are deciding about. You understand? The second one was create a daily habit. You understand? Or a daily routine. Okay, you can create a daily routine. You can start it together. Okay, wake up early in the morning. When you wake up early in the morning, prayer. After prayer, meditate in God's word. After meditating in God's word, you go to the bathroom, brush your teeth. You understand? Take your bath. After that, open your laptop, do your work. If you are a writer, write books. A student, read some books. You understand? That is a daily routine, a daily habit that will improve you. So these tips will help you to break free from being stuck, and it will help you to grow. One reason why you are not growing is lack of vision. You need to have vision. You need to have vision for you to grow. You need to project yourself to the future. Who do I want to become, rather? Who do I want to become in the next 1 year? Where are you seeing yourself in the next 1 year? In the next 6 months, how are you seeing yourself? You understand? You have to have vision, and having vision is not just enough. You also need to set clear goals, realistic goals. You understand? For you to be able to achieve that vision. You understand? So you need to have vision. If you lack vision, then you lack direction. A man that lacks vision lack direction. A man that doesn't have vision is a man that is just like a blind man. A man without a vision is a man without sight. You understand? If the person doesn't have vision, and the person lacks sight. You understand? Because vision is what is you projecting yourself, projecting your future self, projecting yourself to the future, to the nearest future. Oh, what do I want to become the next 5 years, and how will I work towards it? Okay, what are the goals that I will set towards it for me to become that person, for me to become who I want to be? Okay, in the next 5 years. Okay, let's say in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years. Okay, In the next 1 year, you want to build a brand, you want to build that empire, you want to build that business, you want to build that career. How are you working towards it? What are the goals that you set? You need to set clear goals. You understand? Vision and set clear goals, because vision is not just enough. You also need to set clear goals and realistic goals. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so let me give you a few tips on how you can break free from lack of vision and how you can set clear goals. Number one, set clear goals. You need to you need to have vision. You need to know your why. You need to have something that is driving you. You need to have something that drives you. Okay, this is what drives me. Oh, this is what drives me. This is where my energy is from. This is the energy source. So your vision is just like an energy source. It's like, you see, there's no limit to the vision. There's no limit to your vision. There's no limit to your imagination. You understand? You understand? So you need to set clear goals, set smart goals, realistic goals. Don't set goals that you won't work towards it. There is no need of setting goals when you are not going to work towards it. Set clear goals and realistic one. You understand? Set clear goals and realistic one. Then also ask yourself, where did I want to be in the next 1 year, in the next 3 months, in the next 1 month, so that you are going to work towards it daily. You understand? So this will also help you to grow, to elevate from being stuck to being that best person, to be that extraordinary person, to be that best version of yourself. Okay, do you understand? Work towards it. So the fourth reason why you are not growing is leave your comfort zone. You are too comfortable. Yes, maybe where you are right now, you are too comfortable. Please ignore the noise here. You are too comfortable. Exactly. You need to leave your comfort zone. You need like, oh, I'm not comfortable with this situation. You need to leave your comfort zone. Understand? Comfort is the enemy of growth. You understand? You cannot grow when you are in your comfort zone. You cannot grow in your comfort zone. You understand? You need to stretch further. You need to press in hard. You understand? Leave your comfort zone. Do that hard thing. Yes, that thing that you think is hard. It's not hard. It is simple. Stop giving yourself a mindset that I cannot do it. You can do it. You can go further. You can stretch further. Speak publicly. Face your fear. You understand? Face that fear. You need to leave your comfort zone. You understand? You don't need to be so comfortable. That's why you're not growing. That's why so many people are not growing, rather. You understand? So you need to you are too comfortable. That's why. You need to leave your comfort zone. That will also help you to grow. You understand? And let me give you the few tips. First of all, straight further. That's the first number tip. Try harder. Straight further. You need to leave that comfort zone and straight further. Press harder. You understand? This will help you to grow. This will help you to improve. The fifth reason why some people are not growing is you are only consuming, you are not creating. You are only consuming, you are not implementing. You understand? Watching self-help videos, content won't make you to grow. The real growth comes when you apply what you learn. When you apply what you learn from a video, from a course, from that lesson, from that, from that book. You apply it and you use it to build a business, either a business, a brand, I don't know what you're working on, or that career for yourself. You don't need to only consume content. No, not just consuming. Consuming won't make you to grow. You need to apply. You understand? So that's why some people are not growing. Some people have so many self-help videos, so many self-help books, but still they are not growing. But still they are not improving. But still they are stuck. Why? Because they are only consuming. They are not implementing. So don't just be a listener, or don't just be a watcher. Be a doer. Be a doer. You understand? What you learn from a particular podcast, from a particular video, from a particular book, you need to implement. Don't just watch. Don't just read. Don't just listen. You also need to implement. And by doing this, and by implementing, and by applying, it will help you to grow. It will help you to move further. It will help you to improve. You understand? So this is why you need to also implement, create. Don't just consume. You understand? Okay. The next reason why some people are not growing is that they lack accountability. They are not accountable for anything they are doing. You understand? So for you to grow, you need to be accountable for whatsoever you are doing. You need to have someone that will always check in. Okay, what do you do? How do you do this thing? Okay, like a mentor or a friend. You understand? Or a like-minded community of people. You understand? You need to be accountable for what you are doing, because if you lack accountability, it's just as if the person is slack off. The person will slack off. So accountability accelerates growth. It was improve your growth because you are accountable for what you are doing. So accountability what improve growth. So let me tell you how you can what improve your what accountability. You understand? Or what fix the lack of accountability. You need to what join like-mind group. Join a mastermind group. If you are doing a particular thing, look towards people that are doing the same thing and what join them together. You have to join together. I mean, rather, you understand? Or join their group just to stay accountable. You understand? Just to what, stay accountable. You grab. You understand? Look for a mentor or a friend that the two of you are doing the same thing. Like-minded people rather. Understand? So this will help you to grow. You need to be accountable for whatever you are doing, because lack of accountability will not make a person grow. So that is what I want to say. Okay, the next reason why people don't grow, or why some people feel stuck, is what you need to heal from your past. You understand? You need to heal. You understand? Some people are not growing because they are still hurt. They still feel hurt. They still feel that trauma. You understand? They still feel that insecurities. You understand? They still feel hurt from their past failure, from their past mistakes. You understand? You need to what? You need to heal. You need to give yourself permission to grow. You need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. I know that you have made some mistake. I know that you have been hurt in the past. I know that you have gone through some traumas. You have gone through some traumas. Yes. So please, you just need to forgive yourself. You don't need to be stuck. Yes, you don't need to be stuck. You just need to keep going. You understand? Some people don't grow because they are stuck. I mean, rather, they haven't healed. Some people don't grow because they still blame themselves for their past. They still blame themselves for what happened to them before. They still blame themselves for their past failures and mistakes. You need to heal. You need to what? Leave that past. Forget about your past. Make friend with your past. You understand? Make friend with your past. You don't need to what? You don't need to feel overwhelmed. You don't need to feel overwhelmed. You need to heal. You need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and move on. Forgive yourself and move on. Move on to the future. Move on. Leave the past alone and continue growing and continue improving. Understand? So let me give you a few tips on how you can heal from your past mistakes. Understand? Don't always blame yourself. Yeah, you don't always need to blame yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Understand? You need to heal. Forgive yourself. You are great. You are light, and your glory is going to shine out. I'm serious. Believe me, you are light. So you don't need to blame yourself. Okay, so let me give you a few tips on how you can be healed and what just leave those past. Number one, seek for help. Go for therapy. Understand? Or prayer. Go for prayer section. Ask for forgiveness from God. God, this is what I don't want to do this again. I know I've done something bad. Ask for forgiveness from God. You understand? Go for therapies. Journal. Write down. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I don't want to do this again. You understand? The next one is what? Forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself from deep down, from your heart. I forgive myself for doing this thing and this. I forgive myself for this and this. You understand? You need to forgive yourself. Understand? So this will help you, and don't blame yourself anymore. Stop blaming yourself. You understand? Give yourself permission to grow beyond the past. Give yourself. The last one is what? The next tip is what? Give yourself permission to grow beyond the past. Give yourself permission to grow and move forward to the future. You understand? So these few tips will help you to heal. You understand? So please love yourself. You are a blessing. You understand? You are great. You have no limits to greatness. Don't look down on yourself because you are great. You are great than what you even think. You understand? Because you have no limits to greatness. Okay, so if you watch this video to this extent, I hope I'm able to pass this message to you. Why you are not growing, and how you can fix it, and how you can break free from it. If you watch this video to this extent, do not like this video, because I know this video was helpful. Don't say it isn't helpful. It was helpful. Do not like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment on this video, and I'll continue to do more self-development video like this. And as well, my name remains Clement Vivian, and I'll continue to do more video like this. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Remember, growth is important. You need to grow. You don't need to feel stuck. You don't need to feel stuck. You need to grow. Okay, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.